I came from New York City to live the Maine life. I was hired to design outdoor footwear.
I live the Maine life. We're looking for college grads, so come get your check.
I came from Venezuela to live the Maine life. I opened my own restaurant.
Learn more about hundreds of Maine jobs and our tax program for college grads at liveandworkinmaine.com.
Hey everyone, here at Hadlock Field, home to the Portland Sea Dogs.
Here's a look at what's coming up on this week's episode.
We'll face another 3-2 pitch.
So let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fire her up. And
I can be your skipper.
There you go.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin O'Valley. Thanks for watching.
And I'm Kevin Oates, and this is MaineLife.
An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
A beautiful summer night here at Hadlock Field, supporting and cheering on the Portland Sea Dogs. It's already 1-0.
Woo!
So we're looking good. We just witnessed a kid ketchup, hot dog, relish, and mustard race.
Yep, and hot dog won.
Hot dog won.
Hot dog won. Ketchup was second.
Ketchup was second. Have you ever played, did you play baseball as
Oh
a
gosh,
kid?
no. No, I was
You're
a soccer
classically
kid.
trained musician.
No, but I did try soccer when I was a kid. That failed miserably. But no, otherwise never did baseball, never did football. I just stuck to cello.
But you're still having fun.
Still having fun. Still loving it. So.
Well, before we get to meet some of the players that really make this organization run day in and day out since 1994, we have some more music for you.
Yes, and this week we are featuring the music of Jeff Beam. Take a listen.
Hey everyone, we're back here eating our Sea Dog biscuits.
Which are unbelievable.
With birthday boy, Jacoby. Hey Jacoby, happy birthday.
Thanks.
So Jacoby, what's your favorite part of coming to the Sea Dogs game?
I always hope for the balls to get fouled to me.
Yeah. And do you play at Auburn in school?
Yeah, I play baseball.
Cool. Well, happy birthday, my friend. We'll split the Sea Dogs biscuit with you if you want.
Yeah, happy 9th birthday, my friend.
And it's people like this that make the experience here at the Portland Sea Dogs so awesome and unique. Take a look at a behind-the-scenes interview with some of the people that make this place so special year after year.
We are proud to support Maine businesses. Not only are they our customers, they are the lifeblood of our state. Whether they're entrepreneurs who have come here to try to grow a business and make a life, or whether they've been in a 6th-generation business in Maine, we're proud of them all.
We'll face another 3-2 pitch, and he swings and hits a high fly in left center field. Zahner is heading back toward the monster. He's looking up.
My dad always had a dream of bringing baseball to Maine. When the major leagues expanded to add the Marlins and the Rockies, we had an opportunity to become an affiliate of one of those two teams, and we were selected with the help of the city of Portland to be the Marlins affiliate. The fact that we were able to switch over to the Red Sox and be the Red Sox affiliate 2 hours from Boston, that was pretty special.
We've got about 20 year-round full-time employees and up to about 300 seasonal employees. Getting the seasonal workers has become more and more of a challenge. And I think that's a great testament to the economy and to that people are hiring and people are retaining employees, which I think is fabulous for the area and really shows how strong the economy is here locally. I love to brag, we're one of the smallest markets in our league. You know, Portland's about 65,000, the state of Maine's a little over 1 million, yet we're usually in the top 3 or 4 in attendance, and that's just a testament to the awesome community that we have. For us, it's huge to be able to give back. We try to do as much as we can to give back to the community, because the community just supports us so much.
Really try to make it a place, which is harder and harder to find these days, I think, where you can have 7,000 people in one place and you feel safe, you feel like it's affordable, you feel like you're gonna have a good time, whether we win 10-0 or lose by the same score. And that's really what we're all about.
I love that it's a place where people can go and enjoy themselves, especially baseball. I mean, you think of summertime, you think of, you know, hanging out, watching a game, having a hot dog, having a beer if you're lucky.
You just never know what you're going to see. We've had some crazy things happen here. We've had fog outs, we've had championships, all-star games. Baseball is new and fresh every day, and that's the beauty of it.
I always remember whenever we're here on a beautiful night and the sun setting over left field, my dad would sit up in the top and he'd look around, the game would be going on, but he'd be looking at the fans, and he'd say, people really have fun here, don't they? There's a lot of memories that are created here, and that's one of the thrills for us.
Come on, Kevin.
It's your picnic table and your park bench. It's your hotel room, your office, and your nursery. It's your first date and a shoulder to cry on. It's your barbershop, your dance floor, and your toolbox. It's your car. Find it at Quirk.
On this episode, we're talking baseball, art, drinking and dining, and being out on the water.
And being out on the water is a humongous part of being a Mainer. It's like what we do best.
MaineLife at its finest. Do you have a favorite lake or
Actually, yeah, it's a new one for me. Muscogis Harbor, up past there, Muscogin, where the Booth Bay. It feels like a lake, but you're on the ocean, and it's clean water. It's so just quiet. I fell in love with the first time I went there, and I will go back time and time again. So. Well,
sorry you didn't get to join us, but we got to cruise on a pursuit with the Yarmouth Boat Yard folks all the way to Chebeague Island to watch the sunset. Take a look.
Today we have 20 employees. We sell great brands here. We sell the Pursuit, Eastern, Sea Fox, and Parker boats, as well as Ranger tugs. We have boats for every type of boater here at Yarmouth Boat Yard. We service everything we sell, from fiberglass work to paint jobs on boats to repowering your vessel. We have a great team here at Yarmouth Boat Yard. A lot of the team members have been here for a long time. There's a very good community here and very good employees. You're going to meet Captain Jack very shortly. He's been here for close to 5 years now, and he's brought our sales department to a new level.
Hey, Steve.
Hi,
hey,
Erin.
Captain Jack.
Erin, how are you today? Welcome.
Couldn't get better.
Beautiful day today.
Yeah, beautiful Pursuit.
Yeah, this is 26 center console, twin 200 Yamaha engines. Great for fishing, great for cruising, great for picnicking.
Yeah, all the above. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fire her up and see what we can find.
I can be your skipper.
There you go. I started selling boats in 2005. Met a lady, moved to Maine, and said, what do I want to be when I grow up? And here's where I've ended up.
Thanks, Captain.
No problem.
That was
great ride.
What, nothing for me?
That was a good ride.
Yeah.
I almost lost my hat.
Okay.
They put it on your shoulder like this.
Oh, okay. Like that?
Well, this view never gets old.
Beautiful day.
Hi, Tyrone. Hi, Caitlin.
Hello, how are you? You picked a great day.
How is the summer going?
Really good, really good. You know, we just passed July 4th, so we're in full swing of things right now, and things are busier this year than they have been last year, which is great. Chef Matt Ginn is our executive chef from Evo. He's back for the second season with Chef Addie, and they've been doing a great job with the menu, so things are good. We're rolling.
It's a beautiful spot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks,
you.
Steve and Captain, for bringing us out here.
Our pleasure.
If you could pass around, I get the
You get the pink?
the papers that go.
It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Right. You're
Cheers.
living the life. Cheers.
Thank you, Kayla.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Here in Portland, we are proud to have the Portland Museum of Art, and we were fortunate once again to attend the Midsummer Party put on by the Contemporaries. The Contemporaries are a young, diverse group of entrepreneurs, creators, and community leaders that not only get to enjoy art, network together, but also support the museum. So we went to the party this year. The pressure is on.
Yes, I did
for
not go.
You to be a contemporary.
But it's my 2017 goal by the end of the year to be a contemporary and join that great community of local supporters of the Portland Museum of Art.
Absolutely. And although I have to say, Kevin, last year they had a midsummer white party, so you might have to change your wardrobe.
Lost, it's right.
We'll take a look.
Who's gonna make your dance?
Oh, you want me to dance?
No.
I'm gonna do a little salsa. You know salsa?
No, I'm all good. Okay.
We all need to work on our salsa moves.
You first, honey.
I'm Issa Rothband, and this is Judd Rothband, my husband, and we're members of the museum.
Contemporaries was one of the first groups that I joined when I moved to Portland like 11 years ago or so. I was looking for a place to go to meet people, but also somewhere that spoke to a lot of my interests, like art specifically, and so I've been a member ever since.
I love a party, and this is a classy one. Look at this place, it's incredible. There's like live interactive art displays, there's incredible live music, everyone's dressed up, people are looking and feeling good, and I love it. This is a great scene.
So being a contemporary means that I'm making a donation to an organization I really care about.
As a contemporary member, I get access not only to the museum and many other museums out there in the world, but also a legion of cool friends. There's a lot of people here tonight I don't get to see on a day-to-day basis or week to week or month to month, but we know that we can convene here every so often, every quarter, however often the parties are, and we can talk about our respective lives and job opportunities and the work we're doing, but also the arts first and foremost. So it's an opportunity to really kind of geek out on art.
Fundamentally, there's a love of the arts and a wanting to be involved and give back. I think that's how I describe it.
So true. It's just been such a great sense of community. When I moved back to Maine over 4 years ago, I found really sense of home and with friends, and it's just, I really find that here at the Portland Museum of Art.
It's obviously such a cultural gem for the city. It has to be supported. If we're not supporting it, who will?
We're really the next generation, so that's why we're here today.
Yeah, we live in Portland. We live 2 blocks away. We walked here. We have a 4.5-year-old son. We want him to make sure that this institution's here when he grows up.
It's really a credit to the leadership here and what's going on.
Having fun?
Oh yeah.
Always.
Absolutely.
What's going on, man?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Cool.
What's happening? You writing or?
I'm writing, yeah. I record the records by myself, and then I put that out, and then I kind of teach it to the band, and then we play it live after that. So it is kind of a process when you're doing it yourself. So I think I'm moving more towards the band as part of the process of songwriting and stuff too, but I've been back and forth a few times.
So coming up for you, so you just played the State Theater, opening up for Spoon and the New Pornographers in July. What's up for you coming up through the summer into the fall?
Taking most of the fall off with the Spoon show. It's kind of all I was focusing on for pretty good reason.
Very good reason.
Kate and I are doing a duo tour across the country in November, though.
Oh, no kidding. And you guys did some dates in Canada, not too long ago.
We did Eastern Canada. It was beautiful. We wanted to move there. We were kind of looking at places and like,
can't say I blame you.
We could live in Halifax, you know.
As a musician, what's been something you've really kind of connected to as far as being a Maine artist, a Maine musician?
I think the influence of nature, even though we're in Portland, it's the biggest city, there's a weird connection to nature here, I think, that you might not get in New York City. Again, I did move to New York and it changed my songwriting and it changed how I felt about people and just like busyness in life. Nature's where it's at here, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you, Jeff. Thanks for being on today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we are back with the one and only Slugger.
And before we meet this week's game changer, Slugger doesn't speak, but he does dance. So he's gonna give us
kind of a dance off.
Yeah, you wanna get involved?
Yeah, I'm getting involved in this too.
Slugger sandwich!
Give that sprinkler again. More sprinkler. Slugger, thank you so much. It's been a blast.
We support Game Changers because it's the only outlet of its kind that seeks out and celebrates this kind of innovative and creative talent here in Maine.
Welcome back to Game Changers. I'm Jess Knox. We're here at Red Thread in Portland. We're here with Rob Mueller of Empower Sports. Rob, how are you today?
Good, thanks.
Rob, tell us about the work that you do with Empower Sports.
Yeah, it's Empower Sports is an adaptive sports media network, and adaptive sports are focused on athletes with disabilities. So think Paralympics, Special Olympics, and what we realized is that there isn't an outlet in the media that showcases athletes of varying ability levels. Sports fans, myself, you know, if we want to follow a wheelchair rugby match or a sled hockey match or the Paralympics in Rio, there's really no place to turn to. There's a bit of a media desert surrounding it. So what we've done is we have created a platform that you can publish on. And that's also a challenge for brands. You know, there's a lot of there's a huge economic value, I think, behind reaching the disability market. Right. And it's not just people with disabilities, it's the community. So, you know, we're trying to have an opportunity for brands to connect with sports fans and fans to be able to connect with the content.
You mentioned the word community. How do you think giving people the opportunity to participate in this platform and view this platform helps build community?
Yeah, the adaptive sports community is thriving, it's strong, it's growing. There's a lot of great competition and athleticism that's being shown out there. And what it does is, you know, it brings people together in such a way that people are able to see, as a kid growing up, you can look at the media and be like, hey, there's someone I can look up to, a role model. Right. So it builds that community and brings people together so that they're able to, you know, cheer with a unified voice. You know, as a fan, you have the Red Sox Nation, if you will, you know, so there are devout fans of wheelchair rugby and various other sports that, you know, are sort of the outliers right now, and we're trying to really bring that community together.
It sounds pretty incredible. So if you had a magic wand and you could wave it and achieve your moonshot for this work, what would that moonshot look like?
That moonshot would be being able to turn on ESPN and seeing adaptive sports right alongside the NBA, the NHL, the NFL. Having that representation in the media is huge. And what we're trying to do is show the mainstream media that there is a market there for it, and that, you know, sport is such a huge catalyst for life. You know, it definitely translates into so many aspects of people's lives, and it's a way to build community. So, you know, our goal, our moonshot would be to have, you know, due representation in the mainstream media.
Sounds like that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Rob, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hey everyone, because August is upon us, here are a few ideas for savoring the last month of summer. Maine's breweries keep bringing us more and more beers to try, and Maine Today always highlights the best of the season. This summer's pick include Banded Horn's Wicked Bueno, a Mexican-style lager, the OJ Double IPA from Lone Pine Brewing, Mass Landing's Double Dry Hopped Telltale Pale Ale from Foundation Brewing. But there's much more to do outside than just sip some beers. For ideas on how to make the most of this month, you can check out Maine Today's summer bucket list with 24 activities that you can only do in summer, from riding a rope swing to eating dinner on a farm to taking in a drive-in movie. And as always, you can find out everything that's going on this week by logging on to MaineToday.com. We are now excited to introduce to you one of the hottest new bars in town, Blyth Burrows on Exchange Street. Congratulations, Josh Miranda, doing it right. It's sexy, sultry, classy, awesome cocktails.
It's all in one. My favorite cocktail is the HMS Boxer. Every kind of array of flavor, everything on the menu is amazing, plus rosé on tap.
Yes, and a shout out to Gigi behind the bar. Take a look.
We're at Blyth Burrows at 26 Exchange Street. This is an homage to two captains who died fighting each other in the War of 1812, right off the coast of Portland. When I was a little kid, I actually used to play around the graves where Blyth Burrows are, and you always knew them as the captain's graves, and I feel like it's come full circle, and I'm excited to be on Exchange Street. I've always thought that the Old Port is the heart of Portland, but Lower Exchange is definitely the heart of the Old Port.
And your staff?
Actually, it's an all-star team. They compliment me where my weaknesses are, and they're from different backgrounds from all over. They're phenomenal.
What is it like to be an entrepreneur now, to say 100% this is yours?
It's scary, it's exciting, it's all those things, but I finally get to call the shots without having to ask for a check. So, yeah. I have to write them now, which is the scary part, yeah.
So your menu is small plates?
Small plates, seafood forward, ceviches, oysters, crudos, lobsters, yeah, with a twist. But I wanted to focus on Maine spirits and Maine ingredients, and right now my philosophy is that the one industry you can count on in Portland or Maine in general is tourism. People want that Maine ethos. They want oysters, Maine beer, and lobster. We have 8 bolted down stools, just in case it gets busy. I don't want you moving the chairs out in the middle of the way. We have 6 on the drinking rail. I want to give good people watching seats with a drinking rail.
I like it. It looks so good.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Time to celebrate.
Anytime.
Thanks everyone for joining us here at Hadlock Field, supporting the Portland Sea Dogs, which right now we are still winning.
Yes, of
course. So things are looking good, but before we go.
Yes, we have one final song from songwriter Jeff Beam. Thanks for watching MaineLife. We'll see you next week.
Come to a game.
20 more days until you cut me off from myself. 21 years until I'm never born no more. 20-mile highway gonna take me back